Hey guys, it's me. It's Billy here, back on Billy's RC, and today I'm back with another workshop video, something I haven't done in a little bit. So yesterday I made a video showing the process of fixing my Losi T switch, the receiver switch for the receiver pack, and I wanted to go run it afterwards, but I've realized that I need to replace my starter box wheel. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's pretty worn down. So today I got this at my local hobby shop, which is unfortunately moving pretty soon. It's going to be pretty far, so I'm not going to get parts as easy as it used to be. But other than that, guys, I'm also going to be getting a tripod, a phone tripod, because as you may have noticed in my videos, sometimes I put my camera down and do stuff off camera. So hopefully I'll have a tripod so that you can kind of see what I'm doing better, so I don't have to put the camera down as much. So hopefully that'll be an improvement that you guys will like. Tell me if you like it or not. But anyway, let's get into this. So I've done this once before. It's not really that hard of a process. So I've got this little tray right here for all the screws that I need to reestablish after that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually okay, well, that's a good way to start. Tools are already breaking, so I actually need to really, yeah, shit them. Yeah, this is what I mean, guys. This is kind of why I'm getting a tripod, because of stuff like that, because, you know, stuff like that happens. Alright, so let's start. Hopefully it's been released from its thing, so I'm going to put all of the ones that come off from here in this section. I think it's actually better that I'm doing this on video so I can remember where all the screws went, because that's been a bit of an issue sometimes for me. I don't remember where they go, so getting these off is going to be necessary. There's two on both sides. On either side, really. I think most of the screws are the same. It's just a little bit different, maybe not. It doesn't really bother me too much that it has Phillips head screws on here, Phillips wheel, because I really don't do too much work on this box, really. So that's all I'm getting well. Okay, so now I should be able to get this out. Yeah, sometimes this can be a little bit of a puzzle, but that's fine. The jumper cable, and I remember I have a Dean's to actually like an EC3, but I'm gonna be getting hopefully later some new batteries, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Oh, I forgot this screw. Okay, so that one goes over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so there's no real way to get this plate off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off this plate right here and move it like over here, and then hopefully go from there. I don't remember exactly how it went off, but I think some of these are actually self-tapping, which is really concerning. Yeah, these are self-tapping. It's not the best way to go for anything that's going to be worked on, especially frequently. And as you guys can see, those are self-tapping. Not really the best, not really my kind of, not my cup of tea, you know. And for some of you new guys out there who are wondering why I don't like self-tapping, it's because whenever you're working on it, like if you work on stuff like a lot, on like a certain thing, you want machine screws, because self-tapping screws, they bite into the material that they're going into, and that can lead to problems later down the line. Okay, so this whole module comes out on its own. I gotta be careful though, because I don't want to rip any wires here, and I don't think there's a way to actually take these off. No, so let me make sure that all the wires know where they go. Alright, so we should be good. Alright, yes, let's get on with this, shall we? This screw go. Oh, this is another one of the self-tapping. surprised I haven't actually dropped any of these screws so far. I am filming with one hand and I'm drilling with the other. Sounds like something. Okay, so this part, as you guys can see in there, it's fairly simple setup. Really, there's not much to it, but I will be careful nonetheless. Make sure everything goes where it's supposed to. So here's the belt, and here is the wheel. So that actually is its own assembly, and I'll leave that like that. So to keep things simple, so let's get this thing off, shall we? I wonder if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. Yeah, most likely not. So I'm going to take you guys off camera and show you me taking this thing off. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all these off now, and I'm going to take off this little plate back here. If I can, there we go. Punch out this bearing, and I think I should be able to just, I don't actually remember how this happened last time. Is this like another module on here? Because on this, it's just the wheel. So I think what happens next, let me actually take it off camera for a second. Okay, so it actually peels off right here, so yeah. And I think the rest should just come right off. Yep, there we go. As you guys can see there, that wheel is almost completely bald compared to this one. You can definitely see a difference. That's another wheel gone though. I really hope that this one will last longer. I'm going to try to make this one last longer though, so this is going straight in the trash. But before I do that, let's get this thing open. So I have some scissors right here. Cutting in this thing. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're just going to put that in the trash later. Scissors over here. That's not what they were, but you know, it'll work. So let's actually do a quick comparison about on this wheel. So as you guys can see, it looks a bit different. There's definitely a lot more rubber on this one, so this is completely good. Yeah, so I think we should be fine. Now, let's get it back on. I think the way it went on was like, so obviously it went on like this. Yep, that seems to be good. Alright, next we're going to put on this piece right here. It's kind of a challenge for me at first, but I think we're good. And this piece right here, put the bearing in. And I'm going to take you guys off camera just to screw all these in, because whenever I get my tripod, I won't actually have to take you guys off camera, but you know, just for this right here. Okay, so now that I've got all the screws in there, we're nice and tight, nice and good, torqued them down with this thing actually. So now let's actually put this whole thing back together. So I believe that it went together like this. You put this side down over the thing, and now it should freely spin like that. And we're going to put the belt back on. The belt is a tight fit, it doesn't flex that much. So it might be a challenge. Oh, never mind. Thought it was going to be a little bit more of a challenge, but you know, whatever works. So yeah, now time to put the plate back on. Make sure you line up the screw holes, guys, because it's definitely important for this. So I'm going to hand thread them first, and then I'm going to screw them in. That's coming off a little bit. Whoops. Yeah. Hard doing one hand, but we're all right. It's coming off a little. There we go. This is actually a pretty quick workshop video, actually. Well, so far it is. In there. And the last one should be relatively simple to put back in. This one's kind of weird. I'll deal with the last one in a second, so. Alright, I'm gonna figure out this last one. We'll put you guys back on. Okay, so I already pre-threaded most of them in, so it should be good from here. And I'm just gonna tighten them all in now. That's one. Oh gosh. Hang on, wait, did that one click? Alright, that was two. It's 3. Oh, I'm going to star pattern here, so 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're all back together. I pre-did the ones on the sides because there's no way I was going to do it one-handed. So let's actually go test this thing out now.